Hi, this is Mark with Coachella Valley Real Estate School. Are you ready for a prep session? Let's get started. There are two types of property. All property will be classified as either personal property or real property. The key difference between personal property and real property is that real property is immovable. It's land and anything attached to the land. In the strict legal sense, real property includes land, appurtenances, stock in mutual water companies, things by law that are immovable. Appurtenance is another key word you need to remember for your exam. Appurtenance means anything attached to a piece of land or building such that it becomes a part of that property. It may be something tangible like a garage, septic tank, water tank, or something abstract such as an easement or a right-of-way. Water rights, sky rights, mineral rights are all appurtenances. On the other hand, personal property is movable property. Personal property isn't affixed to or associated with land. Any property that is not real property is personal property. These movable items are sometimes known as chattels. The word chattel evolved from the word cattle, which was one of the early important possessions. Chattel real is annexed to real estate, whereas chattel personal is an item of movable personal property, such as furniture or domestic animals. A lease is an example of a chattel real, which is personal property. A mortgage on a house is personal property belonging to the lending institution. It is a written document that is not attached to the land. It is a chattel real that can be sold by a lender to another lender as personal property. Property can be divided into two categories, tangible and intangible. Tangible property is an item that can be seen and touched, like cars, clothing, jewelry, are all personal property. Houses, a storage shed with a cement foundation, and ponds are all real property. Intangible property is an item that can't be felt or touched. Things like patents, leases, intellectual property are all personal property. An easement, which cannot be seen, is real property. The difference between real property versus personal property is usually fairly straightforward. However, sometimes it's a little harder to categorize property. We're going to look at those in another video. Here are some exam questions. Are you ready? You have 3 seconds to answer. Pause the video if necessary. The technical definition of real property includes A. Anything immovable by law. B. Chattel real. C. Method of acquisition. D. The right to possess and use to the exclusion of others. The answer is A. Which of the following is not real property? A. Airspace above the property. B. Fences. C. Trees. D. Trust deed. The answer is D. A trust deed is a piece of paper, movable and not attached to the land, therefore is personal property. Which term best describes personal property? A. Chattel. B. Appurtenance. C. Tangible property. D. Improvement. The answer is A. Thank you for joining this webinar. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you're interested in our prep course, visit CoachellaValleyRealEstateSchool.com. We have a monthly live prep course via Zoom, so you can join us from anywhere.